Hey guys, how's it going? It's Baggins here, and today we're back with some Realm Royale. I know, Realm Royale in 2021. What's going on, Baggins? Have you gone mad? No, it's just a fun game, and right now, for me, it personally feels like there is a drought of other games out there. You know, we see a resurgence of some popular games like Rust and stuff, but Realm, to my surprise, and maybe to some people watching this video, certainly from what I've seen in the Twitch chat, link in the description down below, a lot of people are surprised to see that Realm is still going, and it's actually still going pretty strong. If you look at the player numbers, as recently as this month, there's actually been an uptick in the number of players. Now you might ask, why? Is there a patch coming? Do you know something, Baggins? Is that why you're playing it again? No, to my extent, there is no patch, no update coming to Realm Royale. Indeed, it seems like Hi-Rez really don't care about the game at all, which is pretty upsetting considering the fact that the game continues to fight for its life after basically a year of no updates and severe lag on the servers. But it turns out the game is still fun when you play the server roulette correctly and don't get a laggy server. It's actually a pretty still enjoyable experience, and there is a good amount of replayability in the game with the 3 different class weapons, different abilities, different talents, the 4 different classes. And on average, for most of my games, I seem to have about 20 to 30 human players, which is more than I would get in some other recent Battle Royale releases. So yeah, Realm 2021 turns out it's still a bit of a keeper. However, that doesn't mean that I am perfectly happy with the state of the game, and indeed this is something that I want to touch on before we actually jump into the gameplay for today's video, and that is the state of the server. To it a little bit earlier, but right now you can still buy crowns in the game. Realm Royale or Hi-Rez still can take money from the players. You know, if you want to buy the new, I think it's every month a new skin comes out. They're not really new. It seems like they've been in the game files for a long time, to be honest. Most of them seem to be from a battle pass that was going to launch but then didn't actually happen. Now they're just being sort of slowly leaked into the game. But the matter of the fact is that you can still spend money on Realm Royale, and what do you get in return for that? Where is that money going? Well, I guess you could say that it's just to keep the servers up, but that's like where the biggest problem for me lies, is that the servers, it feels like they are barely up. I don't know if anybody from Hi-Rez has actually bothered to play Realm Royale recently, but if you play a squad game, any game that has maybe more than 40 players in it, it just lags horrendously. It's so bad, and the fact that you would take money from the players and then present them this as a service, like this is the game that you are paying money for, I think, to be honest, it just looks terrible for Hi-Rez, and I implore them to please take a look at the servers and fix whatever the heck's going on here, because quite frankly, this is just shocking. It is like, you know, daylight robbery. What are we paying for? If you put money into Realm, where is it going? Because it doesn't seem to be going for any maintenance to the game whatsoever. Outside of that, though, like I say, the game is fun. It just obviously touches on a bit of a personal point for me. The fact that the game, when we see so many other Battle Royales coming out, other than maybe we've got the holy trinity of Apex, Fortnite, and Warzone, maybe PUBG in there as well, it feels like most other Battle Royales kind of come and go. You know, they arrive and then they die very quickly. We've seen Hyperscape and Spellbreak come out in the past few months, and they are struggling to hold on to a player base, which Realm Royale just seemingly keeps without any effort at all. And you've got these other games putting in patches, you know, they've got lots of people working on the game, they've got updates coming all the time, whereas Hi-Rez are just doing nothing with Realm, and it still continues to hold this player base that is in the thousands, which is just really impressive, and it feels like an opportunity that's just not being capitalized on at all. So yeah, a little bit of a rant from me, but I just wanted to clarify that there isn't some sort of secret that I know. I don't think there is, unfortunately, any update coming to Realm. But fingers crossed that Hi-Rez might take note that there is still people who care about this game. There are still people who probably spent money on this game, and they need to show a little bit of respect and do their due diligence as a game developer and actually maintain this game. If not update it, just make sure the servers actually work correctly. Anyway guys, as always, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you go ahead and click the like button, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Pingu Mask says, I do not have able to words. Yeah, I feel you, Pingu. I feel you, buddy. I mean, you're a little animated penguin, so I feel like you got a get out clause there, but learn Chinese is gonna come in handy later on. Honestly, I feel like if I could just like magic a bunch of languages in and we remove like the factor of like what would I most likely want to learn versus what I think would be most useful to learn, I think like Chinese would be very handy. I think like being able to speak like English, Chinese, Spanish is probably very, very good. And then maybe German? I don't, there's a lot of, like, a surprising amount of Germans and German streams here on Twitch. Like, a lot. And when I look at, like, the audience breakdown, like, it's USA, because America's flipping huge, but Germany is, like, makes up a big chunk of actual people who watch streams, generally. Not that I would want to do streams in a language other than English, because I just, you know, it's the most accessible, but... Plus for, like, things like Gamescom, which seem to always be in Germany, be handy. And just to be able to speak another language. You learn Chinese? It's very hard. You did, Pinky Mask? How did you learn? You like in school or online or in person? You should learn Dutch. Dutch and German is like the same thing, right? I know that's deeply offensive. Baggins equals Royale. I'd like to imagine that I extend past the boundaries of chicken game, but that's the association you've made with me, man. I guess we'll live with it. Have you tried Spellbreak, and if so, what do you think? I played quite a bit of Spellbreak. It's not a bad game. Unfortunately, I do feel like in the long run, Spellbreak's not going to be doing too hot. It suffers from a steep like onboarding process of like maybe looking more complicated than it really is, Grimjaw. And also the skill ceiling of like really good player versus really bad player, maybe it can be off-putting. I don't know. I think Spellbreak's a good game. It just probably shouldn't be a battle royale, really. But Clash is just not interesting enough. Yeah, learning Latin. That's it would be, I don't know. Is there any like outside of just for fun and a hobby, is there any like practical implication of learning Latin? I guess if you're like reading old manuscripts and stuff. I mean, like I say, it's not as if we're having a horrible time playing Realm, especially when the servers are behaving themselves. I would like to keep, you know, progressing and play a game that I know is going to, in a lack of a better way to say, you know, it's going to go somewhere. Like a year from now, maybe the game would have more players or more viewers, which it seems unlikely that that would be the case with Realm because there's no updates. It seems like it's just going to sit in this sort of perpetual, you know, it's just always going to be as it is. Things aren't really going to get better, but there's a high chance that they get worse, so... But for lack of anything else. It's a cool game, but getting steamrolled over and over is not fun. I had to quit. Yeah, that seems to be people's general sentiments on Spellbreak. Yeah, like I say, I don't know. I feel like Spellbreak and Hyperscape suffer from that thing, and that there is a high skill ceiling, and if you're good at the game, it rewards you, and if you're bad at your game, you just get absolutely pooped on. I don't know what the solution is. I think just having objective-based game modes. Any future games you're looking forward to? I feel like I'm going to be laughed at when I say this, so I don't really want to say it out loud, but I still want to believe that Amazon will actually manage to put out a game that doesn't suck. And I think this is a reasonable chance that New World could be that. I'm happy that they've decided to go with this idea, like they haven't done it before, of like releasing a game in beta to the public and getting feedback and then bringing it back again. Because I think they showed it from Crucible. Alpha testing wasn't good enough, even though we give them a lot of feedback in alpha testing as well. So I think there's potential for New World to be very good. Engine needs some serious optimizations, but I mean, they've been working on it. Like, when was the closed beta preview window? And MMOs are a game that I sort of enjoy, and I think they are very streamable in that, you know, this sort of format of streaming that I enjoy and Realm Royale rewards or works well with is the idea of, you know, kind of just roaming around, not really doing a lot, and then you'll have pockets of activity, and then you can go back to not really doing a whole lot. Like, Realm's really good for this sort of stream where it could just, it's like a continuous talking, chill with chat sort of thing. It's like just chatting, but there's a game playing in the background. I think MMOs are good for that as well, and New World could fit that category. It could be a pretty good game for us. There's also a chance that it just dies horribly, but that seems to be every game we play on stream, so... So yeah, that's basically it for this year so far. Yeah, that's me. I don't know, chat. You guys, I don't really know what's coming out this year. Any games that you guys are looking forward to? I want to play the new Elder Scrolls. I don't know if that's going to be this year. They haven't really said anything, have they? Did they say, like, even give a year for when the next Elder Scrolls is going to be? Breath of the Wild 2. Pretty keen for that as well. But these are going to be, like, gaming experiences that are, like, you know, come and go pretty fast. Like Cyberpunk, because they're single-player games, so... He messed up his blank, poor guy. Did I just reload on 4 bullets? The heck? Frost Alien Rifle. I actually think this Grey Revolver may be better than the Frost Alien Rifle, which is pretty sad. God, it fires so slow. Oh, that random pot shot we got from this other player did not help us there. Is that a bot? Oh, I'm dead. Maybe. Actually, I do have chicken health. God, Alien Rifle really sucks. Breath of the Wild 2 is out? It's not. You're lying. Confirmed Baggins kills games. Feels bad, man. Oh, yeah, that's definitely better. Purple Slug better than legendary class weapon. Damn, I suck. Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity? That's not Breath of the Wild 2. You guys are just trolling me now. Oh, I want it! Whatever it is, I want it. Did he take it? Give me a reload rune. Oh, I already have a reload rune. Chicken speed. You know what? Let's become the chicken main we were destined to be. Let's do it. I should probably upgrade one of these weapons as well. Baggins kills games. Don't play New World, please. Yeah, man, that's a scary thing now as well. If I truly am excited for a game, maybe I just shouldn't play it. I shouldn't make content on it, rather. Halo Infinite is something you're excited for. Deathloop and Doom Eternal. What's the odds Hi-Rez will make a new game this year? They've had like, I feel like they've got 1 or 2 projects that seem to be on their website, right? They're hiring for, or they were last year anyway. Like if you go to Hi-Rez and then look at like what they're hiring for, and there was like unannounced projects, and there was another unannounced project as well. Like they have the game that made a Prophecy, their like auto chess game. I think Prophecy's still a studio. And they also have Redbeard Games as well. So, assuming that those like studios are still working on stuff, and they've been working on stuff since like a year, 2 years ago. I don't know. Is Prophecy Games, are they still a thing? I don't really know. Got it. It's almost inevitable that Hi-Rez will make another game eventually. Will it be this year? I don't know. You'd have to look at like the pacing of Hi-Rez. Like on average, how many games a year do Hi-Rez release? Or every 2 years? I know, we're playing Realm again there. How you doing, bud? Oh, I almost messed that up. I almost disenchanted the sniper. Thank God I was full on shards. Can I get the chicken? Got it. Push this guy and get sniped by the assassin. Oh, sausages! Dude, I'm so worried we're gonna get third party by that assassin up there. Yeah, there it is. Okay. I don't want to get dismounted by this assassin. Alright, we're gonna wait for this guy to get back up, because I'm not gonna make it over there in time, regardless. Okay. Did he make it over the wall? He didn't. Oh, dude. Shoot him! Thank you. I don't care if you get the kill. Let's get this guy out of here. Woof. Okay. One more person left. I actually don't think that was the assassin that was on the hill with the sniper rifle. The assassin that was on the hill with the sniper rifle was around like the demon angel skin. So unless he got killed by the that hunter, we're still gonna find him somewhere. The voice line's disabled? Oh, I actually turned them down because we were playing customs and some guy was just like spamming like, I'm ready to forge. I'm ready to forge. The fog is coming. Enemy spotted. I'm ready to forge. I need shards. And you can't individually mute your teammates' voice commands, so that's what you get sometimes. It's the joy of customs. I'm not doing customs though. No more customs. The servers were way too laggy when we played customs, guys. I don't see how you could find that even remotely fun, playing customs with the servers being that bad. I'm sorry. It's not your fault. It's not my fault. But it's just very unenjoyable to play customs. Rogue Company Battle Royale coming soon, Kappa. Some people have said that they would like Rogue Company as a Battle Royale game mode, but I don't know, man. I just gotta think it would be very boring, unfortunately. It's Goopsy's fault. That's whose fault it is, yeah. Where did that come from? Down here? No, this side. We'll wait for the sensor drone. Oh. I can smell you.
Under fire.
Dead.